Hello, welcome everyone. My name's Rhys Adnams and I'm the CEO of Eaton Square. Today I'm joined by Warren Riddell and Neil Bourne in Sydney and Andrew Light in Toronto. We're going to talk about what company owners can do now if they're thinking of selling their firms later this year. Let's start with you, Warren. What are you advising companies to do at this time?
Well, thank you, Rhys. These are certainly challenging times, but also an opportunity for many, I think. When I think back to the crises we suffered in 2001 with the tech wreck and then the GFC, one lesson still resonates very strongly with me. In each case, after the market settled, I led a number of transactions and saw a common theme develop. It comes down to this. Smart acquirers are not only looking for assets, revenue, or profit, they're also seeking smart leadership. The call to action here is about fully documenting what you're doing now, your tactics. In this way, when due diligence is performed, you'll have written evidence to support what you did. Capture the detail, the nuances of what you're doing, what's working, what's not working, how clients are responding and how staff are performing. Few business owners will be doing this. Many will assume that COVID is going to give them an excuse. It will be accepted and not challenged. This is false. If anything, due diligence will be tougher. So my advice is document how you show leadership, how you respond to the market, your clients and staff. This will be a valuation differentiator.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Now let's talk specifically about digital and IT services firms. Andrew, you speak with lots of companies in the US and Canada. How do you think they should approach this time?
Yeah, I think the core focus of a company's leadership right now should be to make sure they leave as many options open as possible. By that, I mean you come out of this crisis with the ability to grow, shrink, or sell your business and not have that decision made for you. So right now, naturally, the temptation is to focus on the parts of the business you can control, notably the costs. So while that's naturally something leadership will have to do, so manage your costs, reduce your inventory, exit staff, access grants, claim tax rebates, these are all good things to do, but don't forget the other side of the equation, namely the revenue. So looking back through previous recession, depression, contractions, there's a consistent pattern that those who extend and increase their marketing efforts come out stronger. So the old adage is that during good times you should advertise, but during bad times you must advertise.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Andrew. And finally, Neil, you work with PE and VC companies across Asia Pacific. What do you think they're going to be looking for in the coming months when they're looking to invest in or acquiring companies?
Well, thanks, Rhys. I think I'd like to extend Warren's point. Company owners also need to work on their broader investment story. We live in an ADHD world, and stories are a most effective way of capturing attention and sharing information. Investment stories in particular work best when they deliver a positive vision that's grounded with facts, supported by evidence and enriched with compelling examples. We know private equity and professional investors are data-driven types, and they're used to running a ruler over new businesses in industries. So sellers need to prepare themselves to educate these shrewd and skeptical outsiders on why their team, company and industry are a good bet.
Yeah, thanks very much for that, Neil. So there you have it. There's three pieces of insight for shareholders that are thinking about selling their firms later in the year. Firstly, focus on leadership and document what you did. Secondly, redouble your efforts on marketing and build your pipeline. And lastly, integrate your strategy into the story that you're going to tell to explain how you survived this time. So thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you again.